Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Emily and today I'm going to be ranking the Harry Potter books. Maybe later I might do the movies, but at the moment it's just the books. So pretty much I have grown up with Harry Potter series. I've absolutely loved it growing up, and it's this weird feeling that I absolutely love it, but it's something, behind the scenes that we all know about or don't really want to talk about. Yeah, that's all happening, but I don't condone it, just love the story. So the way this is going to work is that I will start off at number 7. We're not going to talk about Cursed Child. I haven't read it actually yet, so I can't exactly say yay or nay on that one yet, but we're just going to start at number 7 with one I think is the worst, and then build up until my favorite book. So hopefully we'll have some different opinions, but you know what, I think it'll be a good video either way. So at number 7 I have Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. So I don't know why, maybe I was just not in the mood for reading or something, because I only just recently reread the series, so it might be because of like the mental state I was in when I reread it, but I just couldn't get into this book. I just felt like everything was happening, but at the same time nothing was happening. There was, I don't know, it was like one of those in-between books when in a series where like everything makes sense, but at the same time nothing makes sense. So for me personally, not my favorite. I don't know, I just couldn't really, I liked all the character development and stuff like that, and enjoyed all the little bits and pieces between like Ron and Hermione and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed that part. I just could not get into it. That's just me, but I still love the story, so I still gave it a 5 stars on Goodreads. But I don't know, I was still read it. Maybe later I might actually love it a lot more than what I do now. But at the moment, it's gonna sit at the bottom of my list. Okay, so at number 6 I have Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. So I know a lot of people don't like this one because of how chunky it is, and that's also why it's on towards the bottom of my list, because it's chunky and got bored, but at the same time not really, because I was still on the high of Goblet of Fire, and I was like yes, but I got kind of sick of Harry. He was getting a bit whiny. I understand why he was whiny. I'm not going to defend that or be like, oh no, he's just a whiny kid. No, I just thought it was a bit whiny, and it just, because it's such a chunky book, plus this whiny 15-year-old kid throughout the whole book, even though it's justified, it just felt like it was taking a toll on me, and I honestly just wanted to not, just Harry, can you please maybe go talk to someone, please? But I mean, also the only person he could have talked to didn't even want to talk to him, so Dumbledore, that's on you. So next on my list, number 5, is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So I enjoyed the story. I think getting into it was just okay, we're getting it, we're understanding it. But I think also I've got the movie in my head with this a lot more, so probably that's why it's a little bit on the lower. But at the same time, there's so many, the rest of the books that I've got in my list, they're all good, so I can't really, it's this one had to go in there. It's one of those middle books where you don't really know where it goes. So yeah, unfortunately Chamber of Secrets had to be towards the bottom, but it's still a really good book. I enjoyed it. I was yes Harry, yes. We're still enjoyed the story though. So at number 4 I have Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I enjoyed this one. I think it was nice having the break from telling what's going on in Voldemort's world, which was nice. We still had Voldemort there, but not really. Yeah, I enjoyed it, getting to know Sirius and getting to know the whole story between his like James and Sirius and Lupin and Wormtail. Like it was all nice. Like I enjoyed it. Yeah. And like the whole Patronus thing, that was kind of cool too. Yeah, just not a huge fan of it. Like the time turner part wasn't too bad. I think it was written alright. But time travel, as long as it stays consistent, like in the story, it's fine with me. But if I can pull it apart, then that's just when it's like, no, time travel does not work like that. So on the third spot of this list, we have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I think because I was on such a low with reading Half-Blood Prince, I put this as number 3 because it was like, I was in that slump still, but at the same time, it was like building up. You weren't really at school with like all the classes, and you had different things going on, and you had Ron being an ass, and it was good. Highly enjoyed it. But for some weird reason, the other 2 books I got, the last 2 books that I've got, just hype it like a little bit better than this one. But still, I can't forgive you know who for killing Fred. Sorry, I had to stop when I read that scene. I had to stop for 5 minutes because I was like, nope, I refuse. But at the same time, I wanted to keep reading, so I stopped and then kept reading. So that was it was sad, but yeah, I can never forgive her for that. Okay. So in number 2, I have Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So I put this at number 2 because it got me into the love of the magic and just the world, and like just the whole like just the story itself. Like it got me into it. It was amazing, and you're finding out things as Harry is finding them out, and I just really enjoyed this one so much. It just brought the nostalgia back. It brought everything back. It was amazing. I was so happy. This book makes me happy. Just like the whole how like Hermione becomes friends with Ron and Harry, and just everything. It's just such a nice little book to read when you're just feeling a little down. So that's number 2, and I think you can guess what number 1 is, which I think a lot of people would be surprised about it. So in number 1, I have Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So I know a lot of people don't like Goblet of Fire. For some weird reason, I have a fascination with number 4, and for some weird reason, when I was reading it, I was like, yes, I love this. Even though I know how it's going to end, I'm like, yes. Like, couldn't wait for like the next challenges. I couldn't wait for, like, I didn't really want to get to the point where with the whole Voldemort thing and Cedric, but like I was not looking forward to, but I was just excited to get to it, and I was excited, just excited about this book. Oh god, yeah, it was like the first Harry Potter movie I watched in cinema too, which is a bit weird that it was the first one I watched in. Like, I think that nostalgia there too, like, probably affected my number 1 pick, but I don't know, just it played so much better in the book than what it did in the movie. I enjoyed like the breaks I had in between each challenge, and like the build up to each challenge. I really enjoyed that, so I can't fault this book whatsoever. Absolutely loved it. Just absolutely loved the detail, like when they mentioned like, there's a ladybug, and you wouldn't think like, oh, ladybug, like obviously there's, flick it off, like why are you mentioning this? And then like, yeah, there's a ladybug who turns out to be Rita Skeeter. And even Rita Skeeter throughout the whole book was just immaculate. Absolutely loved that whole thing too. So yeah, I think it also, because it's so much better than what we got in the movie, I absolutely love this. And I don't know, number 4 is just, I don't know, it's in my heart, and it just got me so pumped and so like psyched for the rest of the series. And then I got to Order of the Phoenix and I was like, yes, still so psyched. And then halfway through I'm like, oh my god, but I still have so many pages to read. So yeah, that's just me, but you know what, I enjoyed it. There you guys go, that's my list of Harry Potter books. So if you, I don't know, if you want to debate me down below, go for it. I would love to hear other people's opinions, because I think my partner will disagree on me with some things, because I said to him that Half-Blood Prince was on the bottom of my list, and he's like, no, I'd put another book there, not Half-Blood Prince, because he really enjoyed it, whereas I wasn't, I wasn't really enjoying it. So anyway, that's it for me for today. And if you have any like other recommendations, or anything you want to tell me down below, just do that. Follow me on my socials, there in the links down below. And that being said, bye.